and welcome to a Taco-tastic adventure! It's that wonderful time of the year again, Charlotte Taco Week. This is really exciting, right? In case you didn't see last year's taco adventure, link down in the description below. Select restaurants around Charlotte offer specialty tacos for just $3. Now that's a beautiful, beautiful price for a taco. Last year, my buddy Holden and my sister Kelly joined me on this epic quest for amazing tacos. Last year, my favorite taco was from Timeout Sports. Timeout ended up winning the competition last year as the best tacos in Charlotte. A few more details about the event: you can get their Charlotte Taco Week passport during the event, where they list all the restaurants along with their taco specials as well as the drink specials. They also have a bunch of different contests you can jump in on during the event. First and foremost, of course, voting for your best taco, which I will do at the end of this event. And if you vote for a taco, you can get entered to win prize packs, restaurant gift cards, and so much more. There are so many new restaurants to try this year, and even better, so many epic tacos to try. So this year, I have so many people joining me to help find the best taco in Charlotte. Before we get started though, be sure, if you like this video, give it a big old thumbs up. Also, be sure to hit that subscribe button, as it does a lot to help this channel. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. And with that, it's taco time. Hey guys, so I am out here in the South End area checking out South Bound. It's time to start eating some tacos. Avocado street corn taco, Modelo battered avocado, Mexican street corn, chipotle crema, radish and cilantro. The chicken adobo taco, adobo marinated chicken, chimichurri crema, pickled red onions, and cilantro. Carnitas taco, citrus and spice marinated pork, chimichurri cream, pickled red onions, and cilantro. Alright, so I just wrapped at South Bound. Oh my god, what a strong start for Charlotte Taco Week. I went in there, I had great service by Anna, shout out, and just the atmosphere in South Bound, so chill. I'm here on a Friday afternoon, and it's not that crazy, but it's not even busy. It's very mellow, chill. They got good music going on in there, outdoor seating. I sat inside at a booth. They have a giant van in the middle of the restaurant. That was cool to see. And I love the atmosphere. It was really cool. And then there were the tacos. All three fantastic. The chicken adobo one, that one was all right with me. It tasted good, but it didn't really stand out. Then I had the street corn taco, and my mind was completely blown. First of all, it's made of avocado, battered avocado, and corn. Two things I don't really like, especially corn. Corn is just an off-putting flavor to me when I taste it in things. But the geniuses that made this taco, oh my god! The flavors played together wonderfully. I mean, it was so juicy and delicious. I couldn't believe I was enjoying an avocado and corn taco. But the show stealer for me was the pork carnitas. That taco, I swallowed that thing whole pretty much. I just wolfed it down. Southbound really started things off strong. So these other places there is a bar now. They got to get above that. Again, shout out to Anna and all those at Southbound. That was just a great taco experience. I want to come back here and try other things off their regular menu. Just because, again, this just seems like a really fun, chill atmosphere. Bring your friends, hang out. So next up, we are going to Bakersfield, where they have the ghost pepper short rib taco. The ghost pepper short rib taco. Ghost pepper braised short rib, chipotle crema, cotija cheese, pickled red onions, cilantro on a chipotle tortilla. All right, so I just finished up at Bakersfield. The bar itself, really cool. Kind of has an old-fashioned rustic bar kind of feel to it. As far as parking, I just want to go ahead and let you know, parking can be a little tight. I'm here, again, it's a Friday, so It's not too busy yet, but they don't really have their own parking lot. But I ended up just parking down at the fresh market that's nearby. As you can see, it's a little bit hot in this car. I'm trying not to melt. So let's get to it, because we are about to talk about a very spicy taco. Bakersfield has the ghost pepper short rib taco. How do I describe it? It has an incredible blend of juicy and spicy. It's not overbearingly spicy. The juicy flavor kind of mellowed out the spice, so it just played off deliciously. It was such a unique flavor. I've never had in a taco before, so that was just delicious. Another cool thing about the bar, they have these little hangers right next to your seat. You can hang your jacket or your purse, whatever. Hang it right there while you're eating. I think that's really helpful, you know, especially on like a rainy day when you got like a rain jacket or an umbrella you need to hang up. I also noticed this little hot sauce on the table with no label on it. So I asked my server, Abby, who was incredible, took great care of me. So I asked her what that sauce was, and she said it was their house-made hot sauce, which, you know, that tickled my fancy. And then she said they do have a even hotter sauce. And I was like, bring it on. So she brought out actually a little plate of different crema. Didn't cost anything extra. 4 different flavors, including their house-made Diablo sauce. That's the one I was really excited about. The other sauces were good. The white one was a bit too sour cream for me, but the other 2 had a lot of great flavor. The green one and this brown one. Don't remember exactly what was in those, but they were delicious. Diablo sauce. Before that, the ghost pepper short rib tacos weren't too spicy. I'd give it maybe a 1.5, maybe a 2. On the hot scale, 1 to 5, 5 being the hottest, 1 being nothing. It really wasn't that spicy. But then when I added that Diablo sauce, it got a bit spicy. It's one of those hot sauces that kind of creep up on you, because at first it wasn't too spicy. It had, again, another really unique hot sauce taste to it. Then the heat kicked in. As you can tell, I am melting. You know, got the nose a-flowing. It definitely added a great spice to the taco. So out of 1 to 5 in the heat scale, I give it a 3.9. 3.9. It is very spicy. My lip still has a bit of a burn on it, actually. Overall, had a great time at Bakersfield. Abby, again, was an excellent server. Gave me a lot of great recommendations and took good care of me. That's gonna wrap up day 1 of my Taco Week adventures. So let's get to the next day and see what more tacos are in store. So it's day 2 of my Taco Week adventure. Brittany's here joining me.
Hi guys.
And we just went to Fresa. Fresa.
Sounds fancy. And it was very nice.
It was. We walked in and there were flowers on the ceiling.
Great. Grass walls.
Yeah. It was beautiful in there. And there was one that you just kind of walk up in order and they give you a little buzzer.
Yeah. Very fancy.
I will mention there was a misprint with Charlotte Taco Week here. Sorry to call you out. Said that Kiwanda and Fresa both have the same tacos, which they are sister companies. Fun fact, they actually only had the Peruvianish taco here, and the Pipian taco is at Kiwanda.
Dang.
So
I'm excited about that one.
Yeah, with the pork belly.
Yeah.
I'll have to try to venture out to Kiwanda at some point. But Fresa, let's talk about that Peruvianish taco.
This taco was pulled pork, white rice, sweet plantains, pico de gallo, aji aramilo aioli, crispy potato strips, pickled onions, and cilantro on a mixed tortilla. Disclaimer, guys, Brittany's not a taco eater. My tacos are usually ground beef and cheese. So this was way outside of my comfort zone, but I loved it. I thought it was delicious. I feel like the bigger bite you got that had more of the different toppings, I guess, the better it was. The more flavorish it was. Flavorish? Flavorful it was. The pickled onions, I don't like onions. They were delicious, and I feel like all of the flavors mixed really well together to make a really delicious taco for somebody who isn't a taco fan.
Yeah, that's a pretty big thing for you.
I know.
You're coming out of your comfort zone having tacos.
I'll try anything once.
It was a very good taco. I agree with what Brittany was saying, like all the flavors together, and that it was like a huge flavor in such a tiny taco. Bit of a messy taco, forewarning.
Very messy.
And it came with that little jalapeno cream sauce.
Oh, the cream sauce
That
was so good.
It was. It added a great spice to it. My only thing was the rice. I'm not a huge fan of having rice in like my burritos or anything like that, which I know I'm kind of a weird person to have that, but it just kind of did take away a little bit of the flavor for me. But otherwise, it was a great taco. I love just how unique it was. Fresa. It was cool.
It's great. The decor, lovely place. I would love to go back and try some of their other tacos.
That's right. They advertised they got a Taco Tuesday where they have $2.50 tacos, which is even cheaper than Taco Week.
Whoa! Taco Tuesday, you know?
They got free parking here. It is a bit of a gravel lot, but it's all right. Plenty of parking here. So come check them out. And now we're off to Jack Beagle.
On to the next. Jack Bagels.
Bit of a change of plans. We went to Jack Beagle's. It was actually right next door.
Yeah.
Walked over. They had a little sign in the door that apparently, due to unforeseen I'm the Swedish chef. Anyway, due to unfortunate circumstances.
Unforeseen circumstances. Go on.
Their kitchen is closed.
Was closed.
They were only serving drinks. Instead of trying to go to another Jack Beagle's, they were just a bit out of the way. So we decided to skip out on Jack Beagle's and go to the Old Pineville Premium Pub.
Wow.
Yes, it's out here in kind of a more secluded than I thought it was going to be.
It's actually really nice out here.
It is very peaceful. We're right next to the light rail, so we've seen it go by at least 20 times now.
And every time I went by, I said, train!
Yes, yeah, even with taco full in her mouth, just fell out. So we sat outside, nice patio area, great view, very peaceful again. Also, Brittany was a bit sad when she saw we missed out on something.
We missed out on free pancakes, Leroy. Kids get free pancakes on Saturday and Sundays from 10 to 2. And I can pass for a kid if I try real hard. And I was real upset that we missed the pancakes. Because I bet you this place has some banging pancakes.
Yeah.
We'll have to be back for that.
Well, see, I'm more of a waffle man myself, so if it's a free waffles, I would have cried.
Breakfast is breakfast for me, dude. Like, pancakes, waffles, they all come from the same.
No. Oh.
We'll have this debate on another time, Leroy.
Getting back on taco course here. They had 5 different tacos to try. Today, we just did the 3.
We tried the pulled pork, which was pulled pork topped with chipotle mayo and coleslaw. The boom boom shrimp, which had shrimp and cilantro slaw. The gyro, don't come for me in my pronunciation. Gyro, however you pronounce it. Taco with gyro meat, lettuce, tomato, onions, and tzatziki sauce. Leroy will put the spelling here for you to tell us how to actually pronounce that. What do you think, Leroy?
We started with the shrimp one. Shrimp, it was pretty good. The sauce was good, but the coleslaw underneath it kind of threw me off. It just had it added a strange taste, especially when you took a bite and there wasn't a shrimp in it. It was kind of odd. But the shrimp, huge, juicy, with some good sauce. It was very good.
That was probably my favorite taco that we tried today, despite my reaction. Once I scooped all of that coleslaw off of the bottom of it, the shrimp was perfectly cooked. It was crunchy, it was juicy, and the cilantro sauce was delicious, but that coleslaw was a no-go. With the coleslaw, solid 1 out of 10. Without the coleslaw, solid 7 out of 10. Taco number 2. We tried the gyro. Gyro. This one I probably liked the least. There was so much lettuce. There was so much veggie on it. Mine didn't have a ton of meat on it, When you got to the meat was pretty good with all of the sauce and everything. It was just so heavy with the little cream that was on top and the tomatoes and the lettuce. It didn't do it for me. I feel like if it was a gyro, whatever.
Euro.
It would have been delicious, but as a taco, it didn't do it for me.
That was an interesting one. I haven't really, I think I've had like Euro one other time or so. Euro meat. Uh-oh. We're going to pause. Please stand by as we let the light rail go by.
The train dance. Train dance. Choo choo. Train dance to the train. Wow. Look at that train.
Overall, I did enjoy it. I think that was my favorite one. However, I was not a big fan of the cream on sauce. There was just too much of it. I wanted a little bit because it overshadowed that Euro meat, which once you got to it, oh, mwah,
Good.
that was fantastic. Just a lot of good flavor in that meat, but it gets overpowered by all that cream on it. Yeah, but I still think that one was my favorite just because of the meat, and it was just so delicious. Then we had our third taco, which was
Pork taco.
the pulled pork taco. What did you think?
I was the most excited about the pulled pork taco because I love pork. I liked the pulled pork taco. I thought it was good. Again, not a fan of coleslaw. I feel like coleslaw and tacos don't really go together. I don't know. I don't drink a lot of tacos. I don't drink a lot of tacos. I did not try any of the specialty drinks, by the way, so I don't know where that came from. I don't usually eat tacos, so I don't know if coleslaw on tacos is a normal thing, but I didn't like it. I didn't like the coleslaw on it. I enjoyed the pork taco. It was my second favorite. The pork was a little dry. With as much sauce that was on it, it could have had more flavor.
With the pulled pork, yeah, it was a good taco. With the pulled pork, yeah, it was a good taco. However, yeah, I agree. The meat just felt like it was missing something. I wanted a little more sauce. Even though it was covered in sauce, something just, I don't know, I guess it just didn't mix together well or something. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Oh my God.
More trains!
Yeah, we were almost done. That's going to wrap up our time here at Old Pineville Premium Pub and for day 2 of Taco Week. Thank you for joining me, Brittany.
You're welcome, Neewer. You know I love trying strange foods. As I said in the first part of this, I'm not a taco eater, so this was way outside of my comfort zone, and I had a great time. That shrimp taco, I will be thinking about it for a while.
On to the next day of Taco Week.
Coming up on part 2 of Charlotte Taco Week.
Kelly is here. Oh, I smell that cheese. Are you ready to try some tacos?
So ready.
Thanks so much for snacking with us. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Also, hit that bell button so you don't miss any Snacktastic adventures.
So if you haven't already, you should check out our snack shop. Mugs, t-shirts, and aprons galore. Anything you want to find, check it out at our Snacktastic store.
And we'll see you in the next Snacktastic adventure.
Woo!